Okay, so I have finally made it to vlog number 4. Um, the delay has been um, my dissociation. Um, Eating uh, gives my body sensations. Food is fuel. It's simple. I understand that. Um, and these sensations, when I can't identify them, and especially since having the trauma flashbacks, I struggle with this. Um, they cause me to not want to eat at all. And if I am eating, I'm dissociating. So I've been really practicing being present and mindful with food, and I got my first meal plan done in ages finally last week, and I've definitely been struggling with it. Today I had my weekly therapy, and funny enough is I was just thinking today, I don't feel as though I'm very good at therapy. It's not something I've had a lot of opportunities to do, and I'm always eager to leave, it seems, or a little disoriented in it because I'm so scared to share and confide in somebody. Um, Anyways, but today in counseling, my therapist noted how decorated, I would show it to you if it was closer by, my meal plan is on the one side, and I made it look all pretty with stickers and colorful writings. And she said that she can really tell how hard um, the meal plan was going to be for me just through the presentation of how happy I want it to be. Because I really just want positive engagements with food at this point. So I definitely struggle with that. So it's taken me this long to get vlog number 4 up because I've been having my own troubles and battles with a basic necessity to live, and it's food. So here goes anything, and that stems as far back to the sexual trauma, which is why I will use my purple pen still while we finish, hopefully, my records today on this vlog. So I'm going to start at you were also described as having a willingness to try anything and possessed a determination that you could complete any task once you put your mind to it. This is something I don't want to forget, especially in the weeks following as I plan to increase my intake on food and value my life more. I want to know that I can put my mind to something and do it and accomplish that task and have faith in myself, which I haven't had for a very long time now. In 2006, you successfully completed grade 8 and commenced your high school education at Orangeville District Secondary School. I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last vlog, I think this was where I ended, but I love my high school friends. I hold those memories very dear to myself, whether it was just going out for lunch to Dairy Queen or anywhere. Please know all of you are always with me, and I know that I may not have immediate people right beside me, I have my cat. um, but they've been with me through everything. Joey hears about you guys more frequently than you can imagine. And I really do miss all of you. So, back to the story. In 2007, you were supported in being confirmed as a Catholic. As you move forward in your life, it was clear that your faith was important to you and that it helped to shape some of the decisions that you made in your daily life. Over time, you would become involved in the Life Teen group, worship band, and form confiding relationship with your youth minister. Your foster family was also quite involved with the church and attended Mass with you on Sundays. So a big draw to the church was that it further ingrained me as part of the family, is what I was presuming was occurring. However, nothing prepared me for what was ahead and the lack of support I did receive, unfortunately. In 2010, you successfully completed your high school education and were awarded the Sportsmanship Award for your efforts on the volleyball team. You are also the successful recipient of the Peel Regional Police Bursary and the OACAS Rona Scholarship. At the time, you planned to remain with your foster family until September, when you would then move on to Bishop's University, located in Sherbrooke, Quebec. While at the university, you plan to study criminology and law policy with the long-term goal of becoming an RCMP officer. I'm realizing I'm reiterating some of this a bit, so my apologies. After returning to the university following the Christmas break, you experienced a period of depression in January and February 2011. However, you were proactive in seeking out counseling for yourself and were able to talk with your former foster parent as well. I had one counseling appointment when I returned in the spring, and then I left for camp early summer. So the fact that they think I dealt with anything in one counseling session after years of avoidance is a little ignorant, I think, at least. In the spring of 2011, you completed your financial literacy course, as well as your National Life Saving Certificate. You are also a guest speaker at the PLCAS Foundation's Golf Classic event and returned to work in the summer for my fourth year at Camp Olympia. While at Camp Olympia, my third year, it says, while at Camp Olympia, you reportedly suffered a concussion when you were working on a water trampoline and the apparatus shifted, caused someone to land on your head. You required rest to recover from the incident. What's not noted is that I also developed post-concussion syndrome, which was really a huge trigger for the onset of my eating disorder. And it kind of was occurring at the same time. In 2012, you were a successful recipient of the Clark Bursary. That's a very large award. It's $4,500, and it goes right towards my tuition, so that was awesome. While at university, you continued to be quite involved in extracurricular activities, were a member of the varsity women's rugby team. You also had held a part-time security job as a student safety marshal and lifeguard. So I kept very, very, very busy at school, and that also played another role in my eating disorders. It started to cut out time to prep or think about food. After the end of June 2012, you experienced some difficulty separating from your boyfriend at the time. For those of you who know, that's Monsieur Dillenberry, who definitely had a huge impact on me and is still with me. He's an incredible person, and I still think exceptionally highly of him. Um, but it did have a very big impact on me, and that was a breakup that was forced. I was told I could keep dating Dylan or I could have a family. Unfortunately, I chose family, and family did not choose me in the end. Except for Joey and Fitton, they chose me. um, so, in his parents, prior to this, you had been staying with your boyfriend in his parents' basement for a couple of months and had gotten comfortable with his more laid-back lifestyle. When it was time for you to start your work at Camp Olympia, you did not go. However, after careful reflection of your own personal life goals, you made the decision to attend camp and start your work placement. Between September 2012 and March 2013, you lost a significant amount of weight and disclosed that you had restricted what you ate, excessively exercised, as well as binged and purged. During the Christmas holidays, you saw your doctor, Dr. Kenneth Dirksen, at the Orangeville Family Medical Center. It's funny that they can tell me his name, but they cannot tell me my mother's name or my guardian's name or anybody else's name. It's very frustrating. Who prescribed antidepressants for you. And moving forward, your plan was to access an eating disorder specific treatment program once you returned to Ontario over the summer break. However, when you saw Dr. Dirksen in February 2013, it was recommended that you attend an inpatient treatment program. You were able to successfully complete your third year at Bishop's University in April 2013, made the decision to transfer to the University of Guelph as a visiting student in order to complete the remainder of your criminology degree. In the midst of having an eating disorder, I did extraneous paperwork with the hopes of having the support of my foster family upon moving to Guelph. I found myself in a basement apartment, left very, very, very alone, to the point where I was hospitalized even one night for being suicidal. On September 4th, 2013, you were admitted to an inpatient program through Homewood Health in Guelph, where you were to receive services and support for a period of 3 months. After services were completed, you reportedly returned to your own apartment in Guelph, where you resided with your boyfriend at the time. As you were 21 years old, planned to return to a full course load at the University of Guelph in 2014, and were receptive to receiving support services in the future through Homewood Health, your file was closed on December 18, 2013. On April 16, 2014, you contacted the Society and reported that you had limited supports and requested services from the Society in order to help with your transition to adulthood. You reported that you had inconsistent contact with one of your parents at the time, had recently separated from your boyfriend, had a strained relationship with your former foster parents, and had been attending a support group through the University of Guelph. During our ongoing involvement, you received a bursary through the PLCAS Foundation, which helped you to cover the cost of rent, groceries, and a relocation to Brampton, because I got a job at RBC. You were also supported in seeking out summer employment at RBC in their communications department. You were also referred to Salvation Army in order to receive trustee support to assist you in managing your finances. However, you did not complete the program. You are also referred to Systemwise through the Canada Mental Health Association PEAL, which recommended that you be referred to the Youth in Transition program. I have no recollection of this. Sincerely. As your landlord had reported that you had moved out and your whereabouts were unknown at the time, and attempts to reach you via telephone, home visit, and letter had been unsuccessful since the end of May, your file was closed on July 8, 2014. I hope this information was of some help to you. Please do not hesitate to contact the undersigned at number if further assistance is required. That is that, folks. So, a couple pointers. I was definitely a poster child for PLCAS. I spoke at many events. I was an award recipient, and I feel exceptionally neglected by them. I was uninformed of Ontario Works programs, of Ontario Disability Supports. I was recovering from a severe eating disorder at the time, and things only spiraled further out of hand when they let go of me. Since then, and still being under the age of 25, I had attempted to contact them in hopes of returning to Homewood under coverage, in which I was denied. And I'm still on a wait list for inpatient program at Credit Valley, even though I would much prefer Homewood. Sometimes you take what you get, and I'll take any help I can get. I wish everybody the best. I am burning this fabulous soy candle. It's cinnamon and cedar, and soy is much better for the air, for your breathing. I would suggest not buying even like Bath and Body Works candles. Buy soy only. If you want, I will make you one. I have beautiful old Crown Mason jars, antiques, and I make them with beeswax and coconut oil and lavender, and you can get them customized if you want. I would love to do that for any of you. All the best. Thank you for all the private messages, for all the support, for being with me while I work through this, and for my first attempt at vlogging. It's been an enjoyable experience. It helps me stay present, and thank you again. Much love. Namaste. All the best, everyone.